Well, welcome to the Fragrance Nut. I've been away for a minute because my wife has been ill, so I'm back and probably try to shoot as many as I can to get everything back up to speed. But today we're going to talk about a discontinued fragrance that came out in 2012, and that is none other than Alien Absolute Essence or Essence Absolute by Mugler or Thierry Mugler. And here is the juice. I just acquired this one from the Fragrance Vault. They may have some more. I would highly recommend those guys. I've been to them several times, at least 3-4 times, and I will continue to do so. What I like about them is they very rare, hard to find, and even current fragrances, but I go to them for the very rare and discontinued. And sometimes the box is new, sometimes the box is old, as you can see here. And this is 2012 batch. We're going to get into what this is all about. I actually blind bought this, but I'm very familiar with fragrant notes, so therefore I was not afraid to purchase this for my wife. I worn it a little bit myself so that I can get to know it. But here we go. Okay, so this is a 2012, and it was by Pierre Aulas, I guess Aulas. And from what my little research on him, he was 26 when he started, and he actually walked into the fragrant world as a non-trained professional, and then he became a trained professional by accident, actually. So he doesn't have a lot on the creative fragrance side, but he knocked this one out of the park, in my opinion, because he was trained quite well. So anyway, this is a Jasmine fragrance, and they put it Jasmine in the top, and it's a grandiflorum, so definitely for women, but anybody could wear Jasmine. Usually Jasmine grandiflora, they do favor toward the women, and then you have another type of Jasmine that's Sambac, which is typically used in what we would call unisex. This Jasmine can be slightly indolic, and then there's in the mid there's cashmere and wood and orris root, which can make it somewhat powdery, and I could agree, but it's not overly so. And then there's vanilla pod, that, of course, that would sweeten it up some. And then there's white amber in here. There's myrrh, and there's incense. I don't know if that incense is frankincense or not, but it's very nice incense. It's not really churchy. I would say people who have ever probably worn Hypnotic Poison by Dior, or Black Orchid by Tom Ford, or Shalimar by Guerlain, and even my wife wears Crystal Noir. So if you're familiar with those four, then you would do well blind buying this, or you can buy it by sample and see what you think. But I encourage you to check it out because it is discontinued. You're not going to make it again, and it is a highly sought after fragrance. It's not really sweet. Like I said earlier, this powdery is earthy, and then you got from the cashmere, it can make it musky. It is slightly aromatic. Other fragrances that you may like, if you like gardenia, if you like tuberose, you like hyacinth or jasmine, all of them are typically indolic, but some more so than others. One of them, my favorite, was Saracen's. Was definitely, I would call it the Black Panther of jasmine, and that was by Serge Luton. Anyway, that's it. This was short. And again, there it is, the discontinued 2012 Absolute Essence by Alien. Always remember at the end, I always tell you, Keep smelling good. Bye.